Hi, good morning. It's Dr. Gary. We are still in Colorado. Yesterday we went to the Garden of the Gods. Whoa, that was an incredible place if you can ever go. And also we stopped off at a hotel called Bromar, something like that. It was exceptional. We'll try to send some pictures. Anyway, hi, it's Dr. Gary calling from Colorado. We're on the road today. We are sellers of dental practices. We are brokers. We have presently in 18 states and about 88 practices for sale. We've been in business for 11 years. I was a dentist for 25 years. The information you're about to hear is strictly for entertainment purposes only. It is not business or market or legal advice. Our phone number is 201-663-0935, 201-663-0935. Our website is dentalpracticeguide.com. dentalpracticeguide.com. So please look that up. You can see our testimonials and everything else about us. But after 11 years, we built quite a team. We have 8 employees, including 2 CPA accountants. And of course, we work 363 days a year. We only take off Christmas and Easter. So we're here to help you as a buyer and seller. Certainly, we sell many, many practices, and the sellers, whether you have a small practice or a very large practice, we can accommodate you because of our team that we have. Especially if you'd like to sell to a DSO, please call us first because we don't charge a commission. The DSOs pay our commission, and we are independent, but we can pick and choose the best DSOs. And when you work with us, often we can get your legal fees reimbursed if you choose the right attorney at reimbursed at closing. We try to do the best we can for that. So today, the title today is Concerns, or typical concerns of a buyer looking at 3 different practices. These are things a seller to be aware of. Now we have a buyer, she's a previous buyer of mine, outstanding doctor. She's looking for a lower grossing practice because she has the ability to more than triple the practice in a year and a half. I sold her a practice doing about 400, somewhere around there, a little less than 400, 350. And in about a year and a half, she more than tripled that. She's doing over $1 million now, doing fantastic. 3 different scenarios for this one buyer. First scenario, she wanted a low gross practice. So we found something, excuse the plane, I'm near the airport. We found something grossing $160, great layout, rent not too bad. Rent was actually a little higher. It was only grossing $160 and the rent was $5,000. First primary concern, she says, I'm worried about cash flow. Even if I could triple this up, I'm worried about the initial cash flow. So that was concern number 1. Now we move on to the second practice. It was a building grossing about $275, self-standing building, $275 gross, 3 operatories only. Concern there was, and these are all live information. I don't make these things up. We're just too busy for that. So the concern with that deal was it has only 3 operatories. So she's contacting the town to see what they could do as far as expansion. Are they going to make her do a handicap ramp type thing or make the office become handicapped? Because it can be grandfathered, but if you start making changes, because she wants to expand it, and the only way to expand it is blow out the side of the building. She wants minimum 4 operatories. Buyers want those operatories. Everybody wants 4+ operatories. If it's a DSO, it's 5+ operatories. And then the last thing the doctor's looking at, my buyer, the last thing she's looking at is a practice that had about 4 ops, beautiful parking lot, grossing about $475 plus. And the only issue, obviously, they didn't reopen. Since COVID, they didn't reopen. I know you'll say, well, all the patients are gone. Well, he's kept the phone lines open, and I think there's some patients, and maybe a small percentage, yes, small patients that can be recoup. Because this buyer has 11 years experience, very well poised, outstanding personality. I think she could reopen that practice, so to speak. Of course, she's buying it more for the real estate. She was looking for real estate, and she's probably going to pay a little bit above the cost of the real estate for the practice. Since the patients have left, she doesn't want to take that chance. But the issue she's having there is just getting her arms around how many of those patients can she reactivate. It depends on the area. Maybe in an affluent area, they'll all disappear. But in a middle class to blue collar area, I think you may retain some percentage, maybe 15%, possibly 20%, when the patients are informed that you've reopened again. and then the same staff is going to be there, possibly we can bring it back. But those are the three issues my buyer is dealing with and how she's handling each one and what the dilemma is with each one, what her plan is. She's very open-minded, great buyer. But as a seller, we wanted to portray a case study, and this is an active one that we have right now that we wanted to share with you. All right. Well, team, we're off to go see some sightseeing today after we see a few offices. We're going to, I think it's called the Colorado Botanical Gardens. So we try to do our business and at the same time do some sightseeing. All right, signing off now. And by the way, Colorado, Maricopa County, we're getting more and more practices for sale. I can't believe the number of people, the number of buyers looking. Unbelievable for Arizona right now. All right, stay in touch with us. Thank you very much. Bye now.